Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Today I have a what fits inside and chit chat video on the Gucci card holder. I thought about doing a first impression on it, but I've been using it for like the last month and a half, and I figured it's a little too early to do an in-depth review, so I thought, why not do a chit chat video? Why not share some of the things that I'm loving about this little guy? So I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I did talk about this briefly on my May favorites. If you guys are interested, I will put it at the end of this video so you can check it out. But like I said at the beginning of this, I have had it for about a month now, and I've been using it every single solitary day. Even if I'm carrying something else for my loyalty cards or whatever it is, I always find a way to incorporate this into my daily handbag, and I haven't wanted to switch out of it. I know that I should so I can start rotating my other wallets, but I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So for this video, like I said, I wanted to show you guys what it is that you can fit in here because I've gotten a lot of questions on it. I have a couple bills. I also have a couple different cards, my change, and another little goodie that ends up fitting in here that I am super psyched about. But before we get into what it fits, let's talk about this little guy in general. So as I've said in other videos, it retails for $380 here in the States. It's available in a variety of different colors, and I think for the price point that it has, the fact that it is all leather and the fact that it ends up offering so much, I think it is awesome. So just a really quick tour of this. On the front side, you have the double GG logo. I love the fact that it's super simple, it's not obnoxious, and it's not a very large logo either. So you have the double GG. On the back side, no exterior pockets, the snap button closure, and then you have 4 designated credit card slots. You have 2 up here, 2 down here, a slip pocket back here, a slip pocket back here, a zipper compartment here, and another little side pocket for your bills. I mean, this thing has a lot going on, you know what I mean? It's kind of deceiving because when you first see it up front, it looks like it's super small and you probably can't get away with fitting too much, but you definitely can. And the snap button closure on here, it's very sturdy. You know what I mean? It's not like it's going to pop open very easily, but it's also not like extra tough to the point where you have to like kind of do this in order to open it up. But once again, there are the details, and mine started to get a little bit softer as I've been using it. When I first got it, it wasn't super stiff, which I really liked, but it's starting to get really soft and just kind of, I don't know, just have a little bit more wrinkles to it that I really enjoy. Again, it's those beauty marks that I'm always looking for. Okay, so I think that if you are the type of person that's looking for a compact wallet, but you want to fit a little bit more with you, you don't necessarily want to go super, super compact, I think that this is a great way to go. And it ends up fitting inside of your smaller handbags as well as your larger ones very easily. I'm able to fit this inside of my Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire, my Chanel mini handbag, and I was able to fit this inside of my Furla bag right over there as well. Of course, it ends up taking a little too much space since the Furla bag is somewhat small, but still, you can get away with fitting this inside of your smaller bags, no problem. Now let's get into what this little guy can end up fitting. I've had a lot of you ask me if I end up carrying more than 4 to 5 cards in here, and if I do, does it start to get too bulky too quickly, especially if I go to use change inside of the little zippered compartment. Now, normally I don't like to use change inside of any of my wallets. I don't really like to see the coin residue. It's all a matter of personal preference, but it's not for me. That's why I usually end up going for like the round coin purse or the Hermes Bastia to fit my change in there, and that way I can have that little zippered compartment for something else. But like I said, it's all a matter of personal preference. Now, when it comes to the cards, it really depends on the thickness of the cards that you're trying to use in here. For example, if you have 20 different credit cards and they all have that same thickness throughout, then it'll start to get a little too bulky too quickly. You'll start to see the lumps and bumps on the side, and it really takes away from how much you can fit inside of the zippered compartment. And when you go to close it, it'll start to be a little too open. And I think that by then, if you have so much going on, it might make it a little bit easier to just kind of pop this open. You know what I mean? So that's why I have 15 different cards that I wanted to showcase in this item, just to give you guys a better visual. 3 of them are very similar to like a driver's license and credit cards, and the other ones are more like business cards or loyalty type cards as far as the thickness goes. All right, so let's get into how this little guy ends up fitting with these items. Let's start off with the cash, because this little bill slot that it has is pretty amazing, especially if you're the type of person that doesn't want to have to fold your bills when it comes to a compact wallet. I know I've had a lot of you guys tell me that the Chanel O-Zip coin purse, which is one of my all-time favorite wallets, you like it, but the fact that you have to fold it 3-4 times isn't really for you. So if you want that compact wallet and you don't want to have to fold these up, this is awesome, because it ends up fitting in here very, very nicely, no issues. And it still has a little bit on this side here, so that way if your bills or your notes are a little bit bigger, you can still end up using this. So I think that's pretty awesome. So there's the cash in there. Now as far as the cards go, like I said, I have 15 different ones. They're all different thicknesses. And personally for me, I like to use these 4 designated ones for my driver's license, my insurance information, and my credit cards. I have doubled them up from time to time. I haven't had any issues with them becoming too loose and maybe this card coming out or anything like that. So let me just fit these in here very quickly. I have, like I said, some that are very similar to my driver's license, my Target gift card that I always forget about, my loyalty card from Bloomingdale's, but it's the same thickness. And then in here, let's say I have another business card type in here. Hang on. Trying to be as smooth as possible. It's not working. All right, so in here, these fit fine. And like I said, you can really get away with doubling these up and you don't have to worry that these are going to pop out or they're going to fall out or anything like that. I wouldn't necessarily always double them up just because it's something that I try to avoid. But if you had to do it from time to time, I think you'll be okay. Now, as far as fitting some items on these little, slip pockets here, let's kind of divide these up so you guys can see how they end up working out. And I'm still able to close it up. So I have a stack full that's going behind these 2 cards. And these business cards are really, really wide. I know sometimes they might be a little bit, they won't be as wide. So in here, I have a few in there and I have a few in there. And I'm still able to close this up, no problem. As you can see, I don't have the lumps and bumps on the side, which makes me very, very happy. And then if you were to put change inside of the little coin, the little zippered coin compartment, let me just fit those in there so you guys can see that as well. All right, so I have a handful of change that I fit in here. There we go. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it, but I'm still able to close this up, no problem. So remember how I was saying that if you have like thicker cards, you'll start to see that this guy starts to open up a little bit more. This one is still pretty slender, so I don't have to worry that it's going to pop open. But it's all a matter of what it is that you want to carry. So for me, like I said, I don't really like to use the change in here. I actually got away with using this next item, which made me very happy. It made it so much easier to go like uber compact and be able to just kind of go out the door with something, with just the bare essentials. I'm talking about a key fob. Oh yes, I'm always trying to find different ways to use my small leather goods, but I was able to fit my key fob inside of the zippered compartment, no problem. So mine's pretty thick. If you have something a little bit smaller, then I think it'll fit in here very nicely. But if you have something a little bit longer, I don't necessarily recommend it, but check it out. So there it is. It fits in there. I'm able to still zip it up. It's not all lumpy or anything like that. And check it out. It fits in there. Personally, I would end up taking out a few other of those cards. Those loyalty cards, I'd end up putting in a different small leather good because you will start to see that outline of the cards on the back side. So if you want to avoid that, then I wouldn't carry your key fob plus the 15 cards or anything like that. But let's just say that you're running to the store one day and you don't want to have, you know, your pockets full with your phone or maybe your key fob and your wallet. The fact that you can fit your key fob inside of that little compartment, come on, that's pretty awesome. So all in all, I'm having so much fun with this little wallet. I think it's great. I love the quality that it has, and the price point just makes me very happy just because I'm able to incorporate it various ways into my lifestyle. But I really like that color. I thought about possibly getting the red one, but then I'm like, no, why? I already have the pink one. Enjoy the pink one. There's no need to get the red one. I also wanted to let you know that I have not experienced any color transfer with this guy. I did use it inside of my Celine Nano luggage tote a few times, and that does have the black suede interior, so I thought for sure I would end up having that color transfer. But nope, there's nothing on there, which makes me very happy. It doesn't look dingy or anything like that. It's still very vibrant, it's still as vibrant as it was when I ended up picking it up. But I highly recommend this little wallet. I'm having so much fun with it, and if you want to go for a compact wallet that has quite a bit of function to it, and maybe if you want to venture into a different fashion house, then I highly recommend going for the Gucci card holder. All right, you guys, so that does it for my video, my chit chat and what fits inside of this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help, especially if you're looking to add this item to your collection. If you enjoyed it, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button down below and hitting that bell so you're notified when I upload videos, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, and I will see you guys later. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.